it's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day and day 3 of a 4-day in Escondido. So, today, Hannah and I, our task via the client was to create some thing of an oasis, some bling, color, texture, something to wow the senses, an oasis, if you will. And I had no idea going in what I was going to do over here, but that's 9/10 of the fun, right? You work with what you have and you make it go. So we knew we were going to bring these aeonium sunbursts in. Now, see, the aeonium sunbursts, we discovered these at Sun Valley. They are so incredibly mature. It was a game changer for the installation. I was not planning on or expecting to get 3-foot sunburst aeonium. So that really inspired me over here. We have this super buttery looking installation. You can see, we brought in about a quarter of a yard of soil, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boulders in this little area here, which is probably about 12 feet. I think these fence posts are about 6 feet panels. So the rock is called Tuscan Rose. It's a new rock for us that we found at KRC, and I just love it in here. It's got the pinks, the mica, the oranges, the browns. It's just really works well against the Palm Springs gold, which we are going to be top dressing this bed with tomorrow. We are also going to irrigate it via micro spray because there's so much going on and it's planted so densely. Micro drip would have just been a lot of work, and a little spray once in a while, everyone will be very happy with that. This is going to be pretty hot here in the summer, so all of our little sedums that we got at Oasis, are kind of tucked underneath the ripple jades, and we're hoping those will offer some shade and protection against the hotter part of the summer. So we ended this here with a rock, and then I pulled in a couple flagstones to, kind of give the suggestion. This is just a nothing burger over here. It's a side yard. But I wanted it to look good from the patio. So that's my story. So over here at the fountain, Greg got it running. Isn't it so cute? We're going to do a crushed jade rock around the base of this fountain, which I think will play beautifully against all of the greens in this installation. These Petalanthus macrocarpus are dormant right now. They will leaf out into small leaves and kind of a salmon colored slipper. It's also called the slipper plant. Looks like a little lady slipper flower. And the bees and the hummers just love the blooms. So those will be leafing out. The idea is, we all know that aeoniums are monocarpic plants, and at some point they will bloom. You can see right here, this one is starting to go. See how the leaves just get really, really small and it starts to etiolate, and then a big yellow flower is going to come out of there, and then this mama will be done. So eventually they'll all go by that way. And I'm hoping that when they do, these undulatas will be mature enough to really take over the space along with the macrocarpus. So this will continue to be a really beautiful, if not ever-changing, garden bed.
So, we're also working on the electrical.
Oh yes, Greg is working on the electrical too. He had to reroute 4 irrigation pipes in order to dig out that basin and get that fountain going over there. And this is also the transformer is going to be located. He's got a new transformer going right here. And you can see the low voltage line, which is all going to have to be buried all the way down. So that's fun, fun, fun. This is going to be an amazing transformation. Within the next couple of months, our clients are going to be demoing all this patio and all of this, and they're the old patio cover, and they're redoing this out here. They're decking and hardscaping and doing a complete makeover, and this is going to be gone. But in the meantime, I think we can do a lot with just a couple people and maybe an hour. Taking down these jades, resetting them, pulling out the ugly bushes, and just cleaning this up so the view is not so obstructed for them. Yeah, so all of this will be pushed out. Well, I don't know, they're not going to push out, but this will all be hardscape decking. You know, this is not going to be in rock. I was able to find enough of this beach pebble, Mexican beach, that I'm going to do that around this big fountain. There, I've got a couple more trash cans of this too, so hopefully that'll be enough. And you will not see the basin on these when we're done with the rocking. I absolutely love the spirit circle that our barrel cactus are making in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't they just look like they're just communing together? I don't know. It gives off a really spiritual vibe. I just love that. There's so much energy that they're giving off. I just adore that part of this installation. I watered all of the rocks today too, so they are all clean now. You can really get a sense of them. We've got Tuscan Rose, Baja Cresta, we've got Napa Canyon and Grand Canyon Onyx featured in this installation. Right now, the guys have just flushed the line. All was good. So now you can see that Mel and Kevin are burying the drip irrigation. We do not irrigate the cactus, just the succulents. And you can see that we've done rings around the plants, connected with solid tubing so that we don't waste any water. And you can also see Gordon has been stringing electrical. We've got it going down this way, and then we've also got electrical going down here that's going to we're going to have to lift up these flagstones, and then that'll all have to be buried too, because we need our lights obviously in the kidneys, which will be ringed with rubble. And I will be doing Palm Springs gold everywhere you see, and then splashing some black 3/4 inch hither and thither. I'm not, going to do a whole lot of that, but a little to give it, that third dimension that I like so much. I hope you all feel that I have passed the test and I have minded my 3 R's. I think I nailed rocks. I think I nailed repetition, and I think this time I even nailed restraint. You guys, there's so many more places where I could have popped in a plant. But I didn't do it. Like right here is a perfect example. I wanted to pop something in there so bad. But no. There's a balance and a vibe to this bed, and it doesn't need it. It doesn't need it, Laura. So these are my leftovers. Remember, we also have the courtyard pots to work on, so I'll be pulling some of this stuff into the courtyard pots. But all in all, I feel pretty good about what we did. Oh, also, remember those plumeria that they got from their friends? The guys planted them out here. This was Gordon's brilliant idea. Take a bow, Gordon. We put them in the front. Doesn't this look so nice? Look at that. That is gorgeous. Mm-hmm. I love that. Oh my gosh, Mel and Kevin did that.
How fun if they're going to be blooming different colors too.
Yeah, and we don't know what color they are, if they're the same or different.
That is stunning.
But it's really pretty, isn't it? Our clients are all about us getting on with the front yard. They're so thrilled with the back. They want to get on my schedule for the front, but they can't because I'm booked. However, and I don't want to be in Escondido in the summer, so we will come back in the fall. I've also got some bookings in the fall, so I need to get with them with a date. But yeah, because we're in and out so fast, I can usually accommodate pretty much everybody at some point or another. So this is, typical 1985 kind of yard, tired lawn, Cupaniopsis tree that drops crap every 30 seconds, tired old hedge bushes. Yeah, all these pits, these pittosporum hedges. It's just, It's just sad. Very sad. But we're going to fix it. We're going to fix it. So this little pygmy palm, I think I will leave this in the installation and just fertilize it. I think that's all it needs. And of course, we'll check the irrigation too. It may not be getting watered right now.
Like the rains may have helped it because the new
Yeah.
growth looks pretty nice.
Yeah, the rains probably helped a lot. These yellow underleaves are not that big of a deal, but it just looks sad. We might be able to really perk this back up. Then over here, you know, we'll get rid of all these bushes. This butchered bougainvillea actually belongs to the neighbor, so they're really hoping that she comes around and lets us take that out. Then there's the issue of these two telephone pole palm trees. I'm leaning toward keeping them because they kind of work with her palms. Look at that giant Vicarnia over in the neighbor's yard. Show that to him, Han. Isn't that thing just the coolest thing? And so this whole cosp of palm trees is really beautiful. So I think we'll leave these in play and just reinvent the rest around these gorgeous plumeria. All right, I've gone on long enough. Thanks for following. Thanks for watching. The weather's finally warming up. I'm in my shirt sleeves. It feels really, really good to slap the sunscreen on again. This has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity reporting with day 3 in Escondido and your succulent tip of the day. Bye, guys.